Join us at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino with the #1 gaming experience and entertainment. The Pahrump Nugget has the #1 dining experience at Stockman Steakhouse, Golden Harvest Cafe, and the Gold Miners Buffet. Come get your game on at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino.
Today's news is brought to you in part by Dr. George Leeks, Pahrump's optometrist since 1990, offering full-spectrum eye care for children and adults. Call today, 727-8300.
Welcome back to News 46. Ian B. Clark has today's Angie's List report about repairing cell phones instead of completely replacing them.
If you're like most people, your cell phone's within reach at all times, morning, noon, and night. But with all that usage, your phone is more likely to suffer damage. In today's Angie's List report, when it pays to consider repairing your cell phone instead of replacing it. Elias Quintana relies on his cell phone to help with his day-to-day activities, but it's been a little tricky lately with the broken screen.
Within the same week it happened. Like one day I dropped it getting out of the car, and the next day I dropped it in my apartment, and then the day after that I just dropped it outside somewhere.
Cell phones today have become a lifeline for most of us. We carry them with us wherever we go, which means they're likely to get dropped in the water, broken, and many times people think they automatically need replaced, but they can be repaired, and it's something you should check out to see whether it's cost efficient.
Repair typically costs a fraction of what you'd pay to replace your smartphone. A new one can run about $500 when not subsidized by a phone carrier. A common repair such as a cracked screen can often be fixed for less than $100, but sometimes fixing just isn't cost effective, like paying to replace your phone's motherboard.
We're seeing more and more companies that'll do cell phone repair, but the key here is finding someone that specializes in the make and model of your type of phone so that they have the right expertise.
The best thing you can do to avoid repair or replacement costs, take care of your phone.
Investing $100 or $50 in a high quality case is going to be the best thing for you. And a lot of people don't want the bulk of it, or they don't like the color of it, and that's not the purpose of the case. The case is to protect your investment, so you don't have to come see me.
If you have phone insurance, be sure to read and understand exactly what it covers. If you have a phone case, check the company's warranty. Some offer a lifetime warranty on their cases, so if your device breaks while in their product, they will replace the device for you. This is Ian B. Clark reporting for News 46.
Well, the Daughters of the American Revolution is a membership service organization for women who are directly descended from a person involved in the United States independence. The group works to promote historic preservation, education, and patriotism.
I'm going to be singing on 9/11 at the Daughters of American Revolution at Inspiration. And we're going to be having lunch with them, and I'm going to sing for the residents a patriotic song.
So when is this going to be happening?
It'll be September 11th.
September 11th. So you're going to be at Inspirations, and tell me about the Daughters of the Revolution.
The Daughters of American Revolution, you have to have someone that you go back into history, and mine is from Daniel Boone, and I came here in January and went to a meeting with my cousin, and I have one more article to get, and that's my mother's birth certificate, and then I will be a Daughters of American Revolution member.
So you guys have regular meetings then?
Yes, they do. It's usually once a month.
Can anybody join?
If they have the proper history behind them, and they have to check. We have people that go through and check to see if you're eligible for it.
Well, the Retired Senior Volunteer Program held a training meeting at Great Basin College last week. Jennifer Moots reports.
RSVP held a training program today at the Great Basin College. We spoke to local representative Jan Lindsay.
We have several programs already here in southern Nye County. We have a telephone tree wellness check for people who live alone. And we have a transportation program where our drivers will pick people up from their home, get them to their medical appointments primarily, and when I have enough drivers and they have enough time, they will also take people shopping or to the bank, etc. And we have respite for the caregiver, which is a volunteer going into a home to allow the caregiver to take a break.
And who can volunteer?
Anyone can volunteer, and we do a very, very good background check to make sure that we're not putting anyone a little flaky in with our seniors or people who may be disabled.
And then tell us about the training like today. What do they have to go through for classes?
Well, there's initial training up front before a person is brought into the program, which consists of a lot of reading, some CDs, and then we have quarterly training on various aspects of the conditions that we may run into on the job. Anyone that's interested in volunteering for any of our programs can call me at home, 751-5282, and I'm not there very often in the daytime, so please leave a message. That would be appreciated. I will get back to you either that evening or the next day.
And then a little bit about the class like today. We noticed that there's people from other towns around Nevada.
Yes, these are open to anyone who has an interest in volunteering, an interest in the subject matter that we're presenting. In October, we'll be presenting a 2-hour presentation on Parkinson's disease. So it varies from quarter to quarter, but it is quarterly training throughout the year. It is open to the general public, and there are times that we're here at Great Basin College, and other times we are at the Master Gardener's facility on Dandelion and Calvada. So it is publicized about a month and 2 weeks prior to each training session.
So if people need these services or want to make donations, how would they go about doing so?
They can call me at home at 751-5282, and we gratefully accept donations because it keeps the programs alive in Pahrump.
For more information, please contact Jen Lindsay. I'm Jennifer Moots reporting for News 46.
Well, here is today's first business brief with Chuck Coppola.
This is the first business brief for Tuesday, August 6th. I'm Chuck Coppola. Air travel is up, and so are the wait times at airport security lines. The number of air travelers is up 6% from last summer. And at LAX in July, the maximum wait time was 57 minutes. That's 5 minutes longer than it was just a year ago. Pork prices may be higher this fall due to a deadly virus that's wiping out thousands of piglets. The porcine epidemic diarrhea virus has been reported in about 200 hog facilities in 15 states. The virus was previously known to exist only in Europe and in China. Tablet computer sales dropped nearly 10% in the second quarter. Apple still holds the lead, but that's been chipped away also. It went from 60% of the market last year to 32.4% this year. Google's Android operating system now controls 62.6% of the market. Researchers predict tablet shipments will surpass those of PCs within a year and a half. That's the first business brief. I'm Chuck Coppola.
Well, folks, coming up after the break, we're going to have your weather with Ian B. Clark, so keep it here.
News 46 weather is brought to you by Healthcare Partners Medical Group, with 5 locations in Pahrump. Local doctors and professional staff providing total care from infancy to seniors. News 46 weather is also brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body. For more information, you can visit their website at nevadadairycouncil.org.
Welcome back. Today's weather brought to you by Nevada Dairy Council. Mostly sunny skies today. 100 for your high. Winds coming out of that south-southwest direction at 6, gusts at 12, 11% humidity, 555 a.m. sunrise, and a record high of 114 degrees in 1978. Tonight we're going to have clear skies, 71 for your low. Winds calming down slightly coming out of the south direction. 17% humidity going up 6%, 7:44 p.m. sunset, and a record low of 64 degrees in 1950. So Wednesday, we're going to have mostly sunny skies. Temperature is going to stay around the same, 99 for your high, 68 for your low. Winds coming again out of that south-southwest direction. They'll be somewhat moderate. 13% humidity, 5:56 a.m. sunrise, getting closer to 6 o'clock, and UV index actually going down to 10. Our 7-day forecast, all those temperatures under our seasonal average. So highs around the upper 90s, lows around the upper 60s, and it looks like we're going to have mostly clear conditions, except maybe we'll have some clouds in a couple days.
Well, this year, Pahrump residents can take part in selecting this year's Grand Marshal of the Fall Festival Parade by submitting the name of someone they believe is worthy of it. The name should be submitted to Karen Jackson at KNI Radio by email. You can send it to Karen at NYE.com or phone her at 537-6100. Or you can contact Deanna O'Donnell at deanna@kpvm.tv. Or you can give her a call at 727-9400 extension 201. The middle of September, the names will be announced and residents will be allowed to vote on who they think best represents our town. Well, folks, that does it for this edition of News 46. I'm Monique Mitchell, and from everyone up here at News 46, we wish you a safe night, and we'll see you here again tomorrow. Till then, good night.